Your Excellency Shri Manohar Lal, Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs, Government of India. His Excellency Shri Bhajan Lal Sharma, Chief Minister of Rajasthan State of India. Mr. Lee Junha, Undersecretary General for Economic and Social Affairs. Ms. Armida Sarsia Arisujabana, Executive Secretary, Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, and senior government representatives from Asia and from Pacific countries, participants from international organizations, business and academic sectors, and NGOs. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and a very warm welcome to you all participating in this 12th Regional 3R and Circular Economic Forum in Asia and the Pacific. I am Keiichiro Asao, the Minister of the Environment, Japan, and delighted to make opening remarks as a co-host of this forum. First of all, I would like to express my deepest appreciation to Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs of India for hosting the forum at such a commemorative occasion. I also extend my warmest thanks to the state government of Rajasthan for providing valuable support in organizing the forum. I would like to thank all participants who will actively participate and share knowledge for the next 3 days. At the outset, I would like to recognize Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's emphasis on circular economy as a key pillar for India's sustainable growth and environmental conservation. I am glad to learn that by integrating circular economy and resource efficiency principles across the industries, agriculture, and urban development, India aims to pursue both economic growth with environmental responsibility, which is evident from India's several praiseworthy initiatives such as Clean India Mission and Smart Cities. In Asia and the Pacific region, rapid economic growth has entailed an increasing amount of waste generation, causing public health issues and environmental pollution, including plastic pollution. As to e-waste in particular, Asia is the major generator that accounted for nearly half of the total generation across the world in 2022 and is anticipated to increase in its amount in the future. Moreover, the majority of the e-waste has been managed improperly by the informal sector, leading to undermining environmental pollution of soil and water and public health issues. Japan enhances international cooperation through resource circulation partnerships on e-waste and critical minerals, or RCPEC, that will help prevent environmental pollution and minimize environmental impact by supporting the establishment of the legal framework and capacity building in ASEAN countries, where much more generation of e-waste is anticipated. In the context of G7, Japan continues to lead international discussions related to 3R and circular economy. Under the Japanese G7 presidency in 2023, circular economy and resource efficiency principles, or CIREP, were endorsed at the G7 Hiroshima summit. The principles serve as guidance for business sector to promote circular and resource efficient business across the value chains. CIREP encourages, among other things, companies to disclose corporate-wide circularity information while monitoring the performance of circularity and resource efficiency of their value chains, to communicate with the financial sector and other stakeholders. In this regard, Japan supports the World Business Council for Sustainable Development to develop methodologies for evaluating performance and voluntary disclosure framework on circularity at the corporate level, which are expected to increase not only circularity but also the investments in circular businesses. Against this international background, the Japanese government approved the fifth fundamental plan for establishing a sound material cycle society in August 2024, clearly positioning the transition to a circular economy as a national strategy, which is a key component in forming a sound material cycle society. In addition, a new Ministerial Council on Circular Economy was established to promote the transition to circular economy as a whole government in cooperation with the relevant ministries and agencies. Based on these initiatives, we will take concrete actions to strengthen cooperation between manufacturers and waste recycling industries to materialize regional resource circulation networks and regional revitalization, and to establish appropriate international resource circulation networks so that we can contribute to economic growth in addition to addressing environmental concerns such as climate change and biodiversity loss. As we are in a greater need of transformational changes to address urgent environmental challenges, we will adopt Japir Declaration at this forum. This 10-year declaration from 2025 until 2035 is a successor of the Hanoi Declaration adopted at the fourth forum held in Vietnam in 2013. The Japir Declaration is a pioneering declaration in the world which promotes sustainable development in the Asia and Pacific region. It provides us with a framework to advance transition to circular economies and improve resource efficiency for the next critical decade. It also aims to catalyze multi-layer cooperation and partnerships in advancing collaborative actions towards achieving the SDGs, the Paris Agreement, and the Kunming-Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework, and other international environmental agreements. I hope that this declaration will be welcomed and endorsed by all participants under the esteemed leadership of India. Japan will spare no effort in cooperation with countries interested in 3R or circular economy through various types of public-private partnership. Finally, I would like to conclude my remarks by wishing that this forum will further advance 3Rs and circular economy transition in Asia and the Pacific region with our enhanced cooperation. Thank you very much.